buon pomeriggio a tutti, sono Nicola Bertinelli.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Nicola Bertinelli. I'm the president of the Consortium of the Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. I believe everyone here know this cheese, which it is renowned globally. I would like to thank Origin, Europe, thank AREPO, and to thank Mr. Gangafano for everything the DG Agri from the European Commission made in the drafting of those regulations. And thank you to Mr. Paolo de Castro. He has been serving as the true engine, thanks to which we have reached so much outcomes. The Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, let me just give you one figures, has invoiced more than 3 billion euros. It means that 300 companies in the milk sector, more than 3,000 producers in these territories with hills and mountains, in the case of 2/3 of these territories. Without Parmigiano Reggiano, it would be a desert, no production, no employment. More than 50,000 families have a job thanks to Parmigiano Reggiano. And this shows that this regulation confirms something obvious, that geographical indications have outstanding value. I remember that in 1992, the regulation 2081 and 2082 were entered into force, and at the time geographical indications were mere local heritage, but no more than this. They were not considered as a economically and culturally important instrument, and notably for people living off those geographical indications. But it turns out this is an instrument of regional and local and economic development. I now think of further big developments, for example, in the area of tourism. What's happening today demonstrates that geographical indications are an instrument allowing territories to develop themselves and to grow. We are most happy in Italy. We have tourism. If you come to Italy, in the past you would come 3 days and you would go to Rome, to Florence, to Venice. But today our visitors want to have a fully fledged experience of our territories. One foreign tourist out of 3 does not visit Italy to go to the beach or to visit art cities, but want to know more about our food and our wines, which demonstrates the important role played by geographical indication in the lives and in the development of local populations. The role played by groups, by the consortiums. The consortium of the Formaggio Parmigiano Reggiano demonstrates that without coming together, it is very difficult to fully use the full value of geographical indication. In 2024, we celebrate the 90th anniversary of the establishment of our consortium. 1,000 years of cheese and only 90 years of a consortium. This consortium was established in July 1924. Just a few years before, there was a big crisis of the milk sector in Italy, and 28 producers of grana padano, which is a traditional product at the time. Some provinces used to produce in a different fashion, and They fed their animals with a very specific foodstuff, and these producers they use the single features of their products, and they decided to work together and to establish a consortium. 5 years later, they went to the Universal Exhibition in New York City to talk about their products, because at the time, they had already understood that there in New York, the product was manufactured in a different way. And 10 years later, from 28 producers, there are more than 2,000 producers. And this tells you the extraordinary tool that geographical indications are for their territories. Another example of extraordinary democracy, as I was saying earlier, this label, this trademark, comes with a whole value, an whole array of values from a territory. This confirms the value, the added value of consortiums, which are an instrument of added value in our sectors. This instrument allows us to be forward-looking, and we don't say it enough. Just imagine the possibility to calculate the value of this geographical indication as a trademark. Just think about it. It is an instrument to create territorial value. And the only fact to say that our consortium has a heritage and that we want to calculate it, it means that our consortium has resources to develop their own territories, businesses, and other stakeholders. Today, more than ever, allow me to highlight it here in the Committee of the Regions. I would like to share with you this. When we talk about development, it's not only about promotion of our products in foreign countries, because yes, we talked about the importance of promoting our products, yes, but there are also other aspects to it. What is key is to support consortium all over the world, especially in countries with no trade deals. In order to protect those geographical indications, we have to support consortiums in this fight. In New Zealand, for example, we as a consortium, we went to court and we won against a multinational company. They wanted to present a patent Parmigiano from New Zealand, and then we opposed it in court and we won. We made a whole file to a New Zealand judge. We had to make a research on the market, on the New Zealand consumers. We made our homework. We presented bread to consumers there, and then we presented cheese, and they immediately recognized that this cheese was coming from Italy. So it shows that geographical indication is something which is clearly understandable and understood to consumers, even so as far as in New Zealand. And I'm saying this to show you that the fact of being supported by the European Union on this path, on this battle, is key in terms of protection of our products. And I will limit myself to this, because I could talk for hours about this, but maybe it's not the good time to go into details. But I would like still to add a last thing, which is also essential for the future. There is a risk to lose geographical indications, not because of any wrongdoing of the institutions of the EU, but because we are losing the people who manufacture those geographical indication products. So these are dimensions beyond growth, economy. We need to train people. If those jobs, those trades from a social point of view are not attractive, we will never manage to attract young generations, young Europeans to manufacture typical products of Europe, and this is something to be kept in mind. I don't know what's happening in other countries of the EU, but what I can tell you is that in Italy we have MasterChef, right? The TV program. It's really transformed chefs into master chefs in the food and drink sector. There was no master chef, but today, thanks to master chef, everyone wants to become a chef, and this is high social achievement considered as such in a way. So we have to think how to attract young people and how to make sure that our geographical indications be connected with ambitious, prestigious jobs, and this is a major theme on which the European Union will have to work hard with the 27 member states. Thank you, Paolo De Castro. Thank you, DG Agri, and long live geographical indications.